A new scientific truth does not triumph by convincing its opponents and making them see the light, but rather because its opponents eventually die, and a new generation grows up that is familiar with it. Science cannot solve the ultimate mystery of nature, and that is because, in the last analysis, we ourselves are a part of the mystery that we are trying to solve. It is not the possession of truth, but the success which attends the seeking after it, that enriches the seeker and brings happiness to him. Science advances one funeral at a time. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. An experiment is a question which science poses to nature, and a measurement is the recording of nature's answer. The highest court is in the end one's own conscience and conviction that goes for you, and for Einstein and every other physicist, and before any science there is first of all belief. The assumption of an absolute determinism is the essential foundation of every scientific inquiry. Experiment is the only means of knowledge at our disposal. Everything else is poetry, imagination. This is one of man's oldest riddles. How can the independence of human volition be harmonized with the fact that we are integral parts of a universe which is subject to the rigid order of nature's laws? Science means unresting endeavor and continually progressing development toward a name which the poetic intuition may apprehend, but the intellect can never fully grasp. We have no right to assume that any physical laws exist, or if they have existed up to now, that they will continue to exist in a similar manner in the future. All matter originates and exists only by virtue of a force. We must assume behind this force the existence of a conscious and intelligent mind. This mind is the matrix of all matter. The goal is nothing other than the coherence and completeness of the system, not only in respect of all details, but also in respect of all physicists of all places, all times, all peoples, and all cultures. Religion and natural science are fighting a joint battle in an incessant, never relaxing crusade against skepticism and against dogmatism, against unbelief and superstition, and therefore unto God. A scientific truth does not triumph by convincing its opponents and making them see the light, but rather because its opponents eventually die, and a new generation grows up that is familiar with it. We cannot rest and sit down, lest we rust and decay. Health is maintained only through work. And as it is with all life, so it is with science. We are always struggling from the relative to the absolute.